Get ready for the smackdown. Get ready for the smackdown. How you gonna react when you're put in the back now? Cause there's no turning back when you're facing the smackdown.
So once again, guys, Marvin Kid is back again, and as always, you know, this theme for Section 13, video game characters versus comic characters, has been well received by you guys, and I appreciate that very much, as always. But the next fight, as always, this fight comes from me. I put this fight together, and I hope you guys enjoy it as much as I enjoyed putting together. And I picked the likes of Vincent Valentine from Final Fantasy versus Deathstroke, Slade Wilson. Yeah, so it's Final Fantasy versus DC in a sense. So let's kick it off with Vincent Valentine. Alright guys, so if you've never played Final Fantasy VII or Dirge of Cerberus or any of those games, let me tell you a little bit about Vincent Valentine. Vincent was a member of a group in the Final Fantasy universe known as the Turks. He was also he was also head of security of that group, and he fell in love with one of the scientists there. However, unfortunately, he is the product of genetic modifications done by the group known as the Crescent, and pretty much, basically, in a sense, Vincent is kind of, I guess you could kind of say he's a vampire or not, because the process has altered him very much. He doesn't age anymore. He can do all these different kind of transformation, but he's a hell of a sharpshooter, and he's good in hand-to-hand combat and very agile as well. As for character, he was an optional character in Final Fantasy VII. You didn't have to get him, but you found him in a coffin, so kind of giving hint that maybe he is a little bit of a vampire. But Vincent is still a badass and so cool. All right, so we move on to his combatant in this one of my favorite villains, Deathstroke. Deathstroke, aka Slade Wilson, one of my favorite DC villains. Now, in the 52 universe, he's a mercenary. He used to work with a 3-man team, but he killed them. He killed his partners. But Slade is actually a result of experimental hormone therapy conducted by the government. Pretty much, he's a super soldier, and he is supposed to be superior in every way to the average soldier. I mean, he's got heightened reflexes, he's got a healing factor, you know, he's almost got a pre-augmented ability to almost sense, you know, his opponent's next move. He's hell of a marksman. Weapons training is off the chain. You know, this guy is deadly, and before that, he was the main villain of the Teen Titans, and he made the Titans' life a living hell. Do I have to say Judas Contract, guys? Slade, just a badass. So, in terms of a battle between these individuals, this would be really interesting. Very interesting indeed. Prior to not know any knowledge of each other, those are when the best fights happen. When your opponent don't know anything about you, in my opinion. I can see these two really feeling each other out. Vincent's he's not the aggressor. Vincent usually, he waits for you to make a mistake. Now, Slade sometimes can be aggressive. Slade definitely is aggressive at times. But both of these guys have great marksmanship. So it might come down to hand-to-hand combat. And it also may the factor of both of these guys being products of genetic experiment by different factions, it's also almost, you could say, it could come down to their genetic makeup as well. But it's definitely a fight that I would like to see, and a fight that is going to push both characters, in my opinion. But I'll leave it up to you guys. Vincent, Valentine, or Slade? And other than that, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this fight. I had a blast putting it together. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. Pretty much, yeah, that's pretty much it. I just hope you guys have been enjoying this section so far. But I will see you guys Friday with the next two fights, which are between fight number 11, which puts XIII versus Ra's al Ghul, created by Super Deadpool 4321, and number 12, Judge Dredd versus Master Chief, created by Comic Book Dude number 2. And other than that, guys, I hope, other than that, I want to just wish everybody happy holidays. And other than that, this is Mount Vernon Kid saying peace, one love, stay tuned, keep it real, guys. As always, I will catch you guys on the flip flop. You know the slogan, battle on.